Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
Escapes a defender. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That is caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now a run with Wright. Keeps away from one. And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Lester finds the football complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
1st and 10.
Out of the gun, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Working inside the red zone. That one connects. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
2nd and goal at the Colts 5-yard line.
Here's a give for Wright. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
Caught out wide. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Return coming from the 6. We dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
That one's complete, right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Opening carry for Devon Achane. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
That's completed right side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They send a man in motion. Play action with Richardson. That's caught. Devon Achane has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll throw. 3rd and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. The Colts are ready for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Running behind center with Wright. We'll cobble together a yard there. That was JT Tuimoloau out there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Lawrence working from the gun. Sheds off a rusher. And he covers up after a nice gain right near that marker. Gonna need a little bit more now on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here's a give inside to Wright. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Here's Lawrence to throw. Short pass brought in. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Escapes a defender. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Lawrence to throw it. Hauled in left side. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Brought in right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's right on the carry. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
12 more yards. And the Jaguars.
Right. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Jaguars take a 13-0 lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Our score, 14-0. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. He'll take this at the 10. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's second down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Richardson on third. That one nabbed by Warren. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Here's Achane up the middle. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Gets his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football. Matt Ariza on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. So he sends this one out of bounds, and that's going to put the upcoming drive at the 35-yard line. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Lawrence again here, 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
And 10 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. Down the sideline past the 40. It's a pickup of 26. And the Jaguars have a first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Lawrence setting up the screen. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Caught for big yards on the right side. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jaguars take a 20-zip lead. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Richardson on first and 10. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Richardson now on first and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Achane to the right. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
Second and 6. At the Jaguars 46-yard line.
Now stick with Achane. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Colts first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. He gets loose down the right side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. All set now, first and 10.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
Working inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts chop some of the lead off before the half. That one right down the middle. And the Colts get it back to a 14-point game.
21. Colts 7.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. His return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Now right. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with second and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that one. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, complete. Oh, the football's loose. The Colts pick it up. Along the right sideline, there's space. That return finally ends, Brock, as they take it all the way back into the red zone.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Now it's Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. This one's hauled in by Wester. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his plays really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
Little knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our
report.
journey through the NFL starts now. In Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the New England Patriots. And it's Drake May just picking apart the defense, 1 of 5 touchdown passes for him on the night. The Patriots move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is the Steelers quarterback. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Steelers have taken a 3-point lead to the locker room, 10-7 at the half. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Denver Broncos. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. This one's gone to halftime. Look away, those who suffer from triskaidekaphobia. They're all tied up at 13. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Colts are going to get it here after deferring to begin the game as we're all set for our third quarter. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far. It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. A give to right. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
There's a dive up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, Lawrence. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. The rookie from Oklahoma has it. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Up the sideline to the 45. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Flushed out of the pocket. Lawrence is hit. The ball is loose. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Setting up the running back screen. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. On the move, past the 40. Keeps away from one. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. Throw is caught. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colt as they get somebody out there to tend to him. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Hey, run!
Now Lawrence on the play fake. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is...
Jaguars come away with the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on